Hello, you awesome video game lovers. My name's Imaginer, and it has been a while since I've done an update video, so I'm here to tell you guys why my upload schedule has been a little flaky lately. Wow. Lately. No wonder I only have 168 subs. Anyways, so why I haven't been able to upload as often, number one, back in late October of last year, I was working 2 jobs and working about 80 hours a week. So around that time, I didn't have time to upload, I didn't have time to record even, I barely had time to even hang out with my friends. So that's my reason from late October to late December, I really wasn't able to upload that much. Now, right now, it's more or less my motivation to do videos, which shouldn't be the case for me, but a lot of stuff's been happening, and it's kind of been getting in the way of what I want to do on YouTube. And to be perfectly honest, trying to learn a new software as well, trying to get through a bunch of drama I'm not going to get into, but just a bunch of stuff has happened, and it's sad that it has, but I'm just going to move on from it and try to make the best out of whatever I have going on currently. Which currently, I have a few series in the works. So we have Finding Paradise, which will be coming out sometime this week, hopefully, because I have the video all edited. I just need to get it rendered and out on, the channel for you guys. Whenever I'm finally done with Finding Paradise, I'm going to go back to Undertale, and hopefully my file's still there after getting a new computer. Also, yes, got a new computer, so I'll be able to play some more games that were more graphically demanding now, rather than, before with my old computer. So I'll be playing Undertale, and I will be playing Amnesia, The Dark Descent, and I'm going to, hopefully, when those two are done, when Amnesia and Undertale, if they're both done, I'm going to try and see about getting some series done that I've been wanting to do for a long time, which, since I haven't been able to talk to you guys as much, I'm gonna just spoil it out. I'm going to be playing the entirety of the Sly Cooper series and Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 on this channel. I got an emulator thanks to Junk's help for helping me figure it all out and getting all the settings to where they should be. Now, granted, it's an emulator, so it's not going to be perfect. There might be some glitches here and there, but I mean, considering I don't have my PlayStation 2 anymore, or any of the games that were on it, this is about as good as I can do. I am also going to be trying to get some more videos out for Pirate 101, because it has been way too long since I've done my last video, and I promised that I would be getting, I promised that I would be getting more of that series out, and I do apologize for letting that fall onto the back burner, but to be honest, going through the entire story again is kind of harder for me to do that, but I want to do it because I want to have a fresh perspective on what I've already played. Now, granted, with Pirate 101, there's not going to be any side quests, it's just going to be the main storyline with the character I have currently, and I'm just going to be going through that entire thing, just the entire story, as far as I can go, until I reach my main character, who's only gotten so far in, I think it's book 14? I don't know, I haven't checked the chapters in a while, but my character is further in another world than my other one is, and I'm going to try to do the entirety of the story all the way through until I reach where my character is left off. And then I will go from Sebastian to my main character in Pirate 101, and I'll be working with that one from there. And since there isn't really much of a story left, since people have been talking about, oh yeah, there's a boss fight with Kane and whatever, and I'm like, well, alright, yeah, that's about, the end of Pirate 101. But once that is reached, then Pirate 101 will be done for me. Like, not in the sense of, playing it, because I'll probably play any of the side quests on my main character that come out with a new chapter, but in the sense of the main story and recording it, that will be completely done. I'll be done with Pirate 101, and I will be going back to Toontown. Now, Toontown, my only mission in that entire thing is not to collect all the power-ups, not to get a bunch of, stuff done with side quests. I'm defeating the 4 main bosses of the HQs that there are in the game. When that is done, I'm finished with that as well. It's not that I don't like these games, it's just there isn't really much story potential after you've completed either with Pirate 101 completing its storyline, or with Toontown there's not really a story from what I'm aware, so I'm going to see about trying to get the 4 bosses done with that, and then Toontown's complete. Once that is all said and done, I know that I'm going to be trying to do Pirate 101 and Toontown in between other episodes, because there needs to be a break in between, and you guys obviously don't want to see what I've been, like when I was doing To the Moon, I kept doing episode after episode after episode, and not necessarily having anything in between to break it up, which was kind of a letdown probably for you guys. So I'm going to try to do Pirate 101 in between episodes of Undertale and Amnesia, and the thing with Pirate 101 is that sometimes, when it comes to the recording, it could mess up, and if it does mess up, and I'm already far in the story, back when I first made the episodes for Pirate 101, my recording software messed up so many times that I had to delete the character, restart the entire story with the same outfit of my character, and continue from there. It was agonizing, and I'm not going to do that again, so if something messes up, I'll explain it in a video, but other than that, that is all that I can do so far. So, that's about it for now. I'm going to be trying to do more videos that I would personally enjoy, but I have to get a lot of stuff I need a lot of stuff fixed, and to be perfectly honest, my schedule is not the best, but I will be trying to get more videos out to you guys. Also, since we are getting on to the whole I wanted to get on this whole thing a while ago of doing a Q&A video, and finally I'm going to do it right now because putting in a separate video doesn't seem to make sense to me, so I'm going to try to list these questions as best as possible. Alright, so the first question is, why did you start YouTube in the first place? To be perfectly honest, why I started YouTube in the first place is because I wanted to have another creative outlet. Because for me, I used to draw a lot. I should draw more because I honestly need the practice. But to be honest, it was a new outlet for me to try out, so I definitely wanted to put more of myself out there, which at the time was difficult for me. I'm an introvert. It's not easy for me to just go and speak my mind on the internet, especially since it's the internet. But I wanted it to be, I don't know, when I started YouTube, I wanted to make content that was different from everyone else's. I'm still trying to get there. We'll see what happens. I've never wanted to clickbait my videos. I've never wanted to do anything to sway the viewer. If people come and see my videos, I want them to see the videos as, hey, this is, I've seen people before putting little snippets like, if you subscribe right now, you'll get to put into a drawing for this. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to be asking for subs through the means of material gains or whatever. I'm not going to ask people to subscribe. If you guys want to subscribe, that is up to you. I make the channel specifically for people to come to have a little place, you know, just to see content that they may enjoy, may not enjoy, recommend me content that I'll be able to record and upload, and I'll do my best with that. That's what I started my YouTube channel for, is to break away from normal, everyday stuff for me and actually make content that I enjoy. And I've enjoyed making a lot of playing a lot of story-based games and just being a part of a lot of story-based things. So yeah, that's about it for that question. Question number 2, where did the name of your channel come from? Now, I've said before that to most people that it's based on like Disney Imagineers, but without the other E in it, and it's just Imaginer. But to be perfectly honest, I'm not really sure, like, in a full... in all knowing, I have no idea where my name came from. Because I've made the nickname a long time ago to describe, like, who I was. Because, like, you have people who, like, you call someone who cooks a cook, you call someone who, I don't know, runs a store manager or whatever, but I don't know, there wasn't really any sort of word to describe someone who's just, like, who uses their imagination, I guess is a way of putting it. I'm sorry if I'm not commentating very well, it's early in the morning for me, and my brain's still not up and running yet, then, you know, when is it ever? But yeah, my name I made a long time ago because, like, I didn't know how else to describe me, and even when starting off with Minecraft, I always put it as Imaginer97, because I'm like, oh, someone's probably come up with that name, and a few people have, I'm not gonna deny, a few people have. I don't know if it's because of, you know, they had the same idea as me, or because the French term for imagine is imaginer. Or for the sake of the Jackie Avancho song, I believe it is, but past that. That's where my name of my channel came from, just more or less just describing who I am. A person who uses their imagination is an imaginer. So, that's just how it is. Question number 3, do you have a girlfriend? Yes, and she is a very lovely woman who I love and adore very much, and I'll actually be seeing her this weekend, so, yep. Question number 4, are you a Christian? Yes, but I'm not exactly in the best walk currently to be calling myself a true Christian, but I do believe in God, and I'm not gonna hold that to my channel, because when I first started off my Minecraft channel, I used to end it with, God bless you and have an amazing day. Well, I didn't want to offend anyone on this channel specifically, so I've always put it as, and as always, stay creative, folks. It used to be bye or something like that, like bye, but I had to create my own, you know, outro of saying something that wouldn't offend people, because some people could get offended of that, and some people won't, some people will. That's just their own choice. But yes, I am a Christian. I'm not gonna push that sort of belief on this channel though, because I want this to be a place where everyone can come to and not feel like they are, you know, that they have to watch someone who's constantly throwing their beliefs out there. I believe what I want to believe, and you can believe what you want to believe. That is my train of thought, because if people believe in God, that's their choice. If people don't believe in God, that's also their choice. I'm not going to judge them, because I am not in a position to judge. So, judgment-free zone. Question number 5. What does your girlfriend think of you having a YouTube channel? Question from Noah Kaiser. Well, she's alright with it, from what I'm aware. Granted, she probably thinks I should get out of the basement more. Which is true. She's alright with it. I haven't seen a problem with it. I've tried to get her to get a YouTube channel too, but she's just been against it. Then again, she's also in college, so probably doesn't have time for it anyways. Question number 6. What do you use to record and edit your videos? To record my videos, I use OBS Studio. Before, I used to use, when first starting off on YouTube, I used to use Fraps, and that made huge video files that I just did not enjoy having. Second, I ended up getting Bandicam, which worked out for a while until some games I couldn't play because, like To the Moon for example, I couldn't play because of Bandicam. So there. And then I finally came across OBS thanks to Junk and RDM for bringing that along, and they recommended it to me, and at first I was like, I don't know, I'm very comfortable with Bandicam. Now I'm comfortable with OBS, and it's been fun, especially with being able to put the little border around my webcam, which I've been wanting to do a little bit for a while. But yeah, that's now on there, and now there's not much to worry about. Question number 7. Who would you love to do collaborations with? Pretty much, I can't say pretty much anyone. When I look at someone's channel, I need to see that, you know, we have something in common. Like if someone's playing a lot of Call of Duty or Fortnite or a bunch of games that I barely, like I haven't played Fortnite at all. I've barely played PUBG. I haven't played anything of Call of Duty or Modern Warfare or anything like that. I don't have anything against the Call of Duty franchise, it's just more of it's on console and I am a PC player. So that's what it is there. Who would I love to do collaborations with? If at all possible, I'd love to do it with Markiplier, Jacksepticeye. Those two are my main reasons for getting into YouTube. And honestly, I just wish that I would be able to do, you know, videos with them. I doubt I ever will, because I doubt I'll ever get as popular or anywhere close to any sort of notability, like anything to make people notice me. I don't know what the word is. I'm not a walking dictionary. But I don't think there's anything that makes me extremely noticeable for people to be like, oh yeah, I definitely want to do videos with that guy. He looks like he's fun. He is fun. He's just not popular. Question number 8. What is the most annoying part about recording and editing? The most annoying part about recording can be the window at which you record it on, because if people have seen one of my episodes from Spooky's House of Jump Scares, I'll just pop that link up there. I don't know where the camera's facing, so I'm just gonna aim wherever. But you know where the little eye icon is, so yeah. On that video, it's very cropped, and I couldn't do anything about it because it would end up messing up the video footage. Couldn't do much about it, and it ended up looking like crap. But I was ending up progressing through the area, so I didn't feel like leaving that part out for people. However, I should have left out the fail video, but it's there. It's gonna stay there because it doesn't matter. And the most annoying part about editing is honestly lining up your voice. Like, I record my game audio and game footage with OBS, and I record my vocals, my own voice, in Audacity. And trying to sync both of them up can be a literal pain, because I can look at it and I can see that it looks in sync, but then I have someone else, like my dad was looking at one of my videos and it's like, why is your mouse seem off? And I'm like, oh crap. Like, you have to look, it's very, very minor detail, like the way that your voice moves. If it does not enunciate properly, that's why I try to move my lips a little more. Not that it exactly works out, especially when I make facial expressions, but trying to make it easier on myself to sync up my voice. And what I do with my videos is that I will make a temporary file, and that temporary file will include my vocal audio and the game audio, and I will line them up correctly. Then I will save it as a temporary file which combines both my audio, the game audio, and the game footage together. That way I don't have to worry about there being another track and me cutting certain parts out of my video, because if I can cut certain parts out with the temporary file, I don't have to worry about adjusting an audio track or anything like that, and it makes it so much easier for me. At least in my opinion, that's the way to make it completely and utterly simple. But you can also have at times where the temporary file will look a bit off, in which case you can just go back to the temporary project file, which what I use to edit my videos is Camtasia Studio 8. I forgot to mention that, I think. As well as using a bit of Adobe Premiere. Now, Adobe Premiere, thanks to Junk, I'm trying to figure all that out, but it's a little more mechanical and it can be a little bit off. So I'm trying to use both of them in a way to make sure that the content looks good on both fronts. Like if because sometimes with Camtasia, the audio can mess up and it sounds like it's all grainy and like clicking almost in Camtasia, and that's because something's up with the video file or something's up with the audio in it. So I end up taking it through Adobe Premiere and I end up combining the audio tracks together as best as I can, and then make the temporary file and then put it into Camtasia, and then I can edit the little bits here and there, like, oh, there's a long pause here, I'm going to cut that out. Oh, there's a point where I'm just walking around doing nothing, I'm going to crop that out, and continuously just fix every little thing, nitpicking in Camtasia, and then finally when everything's done, I render the video and then I upload to YouTube. Question number 9, will you ever stream? Not yet, and it's not because I don't have the capabilities to do so, because I do. I have Photoshop to be able to make little things for streams. I have OBS, which allows me to probably stream much easier, but I haven't tried it yet. The main reason why I am not streaming currently is because my family, and also because of my environment around me. I don't have anything that catches reverb off the walls very well. Like over here, this entire wall is completely taken out, so I have a blanket that's supposed to dampen the noise between both walls, and it sometimes works, it sometimes doesn't. But I don't exactly have the best audio, for one. And what I was saying about my family is that my brother is right next to me, his desk is right next to me, so if he's yelling and screaming in games, which he does a lot, you can, from my friends, you can definitely know that my brothers like to yell and just, well, my one brother likes to yell, my other one's a little more quiet. And if you want to check out my brother's channels, they are at CJam814 and ThunderDragon99. Neither of them have uploaded a video in a long time, so... and even then I helped them both with their videos, so... it is what it is. I've said that way too much. Question number 10. Why are you so monotone? To be perfectly honest, I have no clue. Because that's just the way my voice is. Like, I'm not gonna be like, oh, let's have some fun, yay! I'm not the type of person. I'm not one to make a bunch of stupid voices unless it's something like characters that I'm making, and it's just like, oh, so you there. Like, unless I'm playing as a character, or like speaking for a character in a game, like To the Moon or Finding Paradise, I do not have the reason, in my opinion, to raise my voice a lot. And even though I can be like this and very, you know, energetic, sometimes I'm not, and it comes across as monotone, and honestly my voice does not change much. It hasn't, it probably won't unless I were to take like voice lessons or something like that to change it. But that's just how my voice is, and that's probably not going to change anytime soon. Question number 11. Do you have a tattoo? Yes, I do. In fact, I will probably show it on camera. Well, actually, I can just show you a picture. There you go. It's the crown from Kingdom Hearts, which I have on my left shoulder blade here. And I'm hoping to get Sly Cooper either on the other one or somewhere around it, and then also a cross on my left shoulder, like a Celtic cross, whenever I get the chance. But yeah, I have a tattoo. Question number 12. Where do you work? Well, for a long time I was working both Rural King and Fanatics, which is a sports paraphernalia warehouse out in Frazersburg. Well, I also am trying to get another job because Fanatics was a seasonal position, and currently I'm trying to get a different job because currently $8.25 an hour for only 5 hours a week. Why the hell did you not come out, thumb? Make me look like an idiot putting 4 out there. Anyways, so I've only been working 5 hours a week at the job I'm currently at. So I'm hopefully going to be able to find a different job because honestly, I can't go back to college, which I'm hoping to do around May, with very crappy amount of money. Which is also a reason why I'm probably going to have trouble uploading a little after May, because I'm going to be trying to go back to college for graphic design, and it's going to take a lot more of my time, and I can't put as much time into YouTube or even at some points with playing games with my friends as much as I need to focus on my studies and just the classes that I have. So in a sense, I'm going to try to get out as many videos as possible before May, but also I need to try to find another job and work that job to the best of my abilities, and also get everything set up to go back to college around this summer. What plans do you have for the future of this channel? The plans that I have for the future of this channel are... I'm not entirely sure. Other than possibly doing more projects, which I've been wanting to do, but the problem is I don't have a good camera. This is just a Logitech Pro camera, like, it's just a tiny little camera here. It doesn't have much to it, and I can't exactly take it around everywhere for the sake of recording, like, videos that I would actually enjoy making, because I don't have the money for one, and for two, I just don't have a camera. I also don't have many people to do the videos with, because I need physical people for some of it, so it is what it is. Honestly, I just need to get that t-shirt. But I honestly don't have much in plans. I have plans to finish Finding Paradise, Undertale, Amnesia, Pyre 101, Toontown, and hopefully try to throw a few indie games that I have in my disposal, try to get those out, because I have a few horror games that I need to play. I'm not a huge fan of horror games at times because I just don't like being scared. I also have to finish Perception, which I will be finishing at some point whenever I get a lot of stuff done. I'll try to get out a video here and there if I can, but I don't exactly have some sort of schedule down. What I've been trying to do is one video a week, and I will still try to do that, and if I can, it'll be hopefully one every 2 weeks, because I want to try to get content out to you guys, even if I'm busy or something like that, because you guys subscribe to this channel to be able to see the content that I am creating. And it's kind of hard for me to put everything out here. You guys are the reason I do this channel, and honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. I want to create content that I enjoy, but I also want to create content that other people can also enjoy. I'm not just going to create something that's like, oh yeah, I find this fun, and then just post it to YouTube, because some people aren't going to find it fun. I might find it fun, but that's just me. So I'll try things here and there. What I've been trying to do more than anything is try doing roleplay things, and there's a secret project in the works. I'm not going to go into details about it because a certain person might kill me, but it is a fantastic project that we're getting ready to work on whenever the time comes around, and I cannot wait until that time comes around. But it's also with other people's schedules, because we have about 6 people whose schedules that we need to figure out entirely. Not much that I can say about it, but I'm looking forward to the project whenever that comes out. And that about wraps up this little update video. I'm sorry that I may not have had a lot of energy in my voice. Once again, I'm very tired, as you can no doubt by the circles under my eyes, but I needed to get this update video out to you guys to explain where my channel is going so far, and I hope I explained it well. I hope I didn't ramble on too long, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A video as well. If you guys have any questions, I'll answer them in the comments. I'm not going to answer them in another QA video because I doubt that I'll come around to it for a long time, as my record shows. But I will answer them down in the comments, so put whatever question down in the comments that you want to know, and I will answer them to the best of my abilities. Not really good at recording updates, but I have to because you guys deserve it. So, thank you all so much for watching this video. Thank you all for supporting this channel. If you want to support my channel more, I'm going to have a link up to my Patreon, which I just started up. I only have it as something small at the moment. I don't have any rewards yet, but I'm hoping for something to come around to the point where I am able to create, in order to create better rewards for you guys, like possibly with like rings maybe, if I am able to, or like different rewards or whatever. I'm still trying to figure out my channel entirely, as well as my entire life, so it's a bit in the works. So you can check out my Patreon at the end of this video through a little link. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and as always, stay creative.